But they've decided to leave the roof open here, so we'll see how it plays out. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Billy Burns makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Ready now, Carlos Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runners on the move for second. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Coming to the plate now, Adam Lind. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Chris Davis steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gutierrez moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stephen Vogt set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. A runner on first with two away. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the throw from Gutierrez will not be in time. He's in safely at third. Mark Canha comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Here it is on 3-0. And he takes ball four. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with two away. Chris Coghlan has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. Bases are loaded here, two down. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Back goes Trout. He can't get there as it falls in. One run is scored, and he's safe. Danny Valencia stands in. The eighth man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Billy Burns will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Hernandez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Ketel Marte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Push to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Number 16 stands in.
Second, first baseman, number 16.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Wood sets. Here's the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Settling in now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's ball four now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Batting fourth,
Nelson Cruz will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Carlos Gomez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty, and here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. Squared that one up just a little late. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Shot toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Chris Davis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hot shot toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Robinson Cano strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Burns has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Davis comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Roger Hernandez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stephen Vogt is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Mark Canha will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Gutierrez is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Chris Coghlan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. No trouble out there for Gutierrez as that becomes out number 2. Stepping in, Danny Valencia, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. This is line to left, and this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Joe Larkin, and they'll need him to get something going here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Wood gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a rather easy first out. One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Calling for it, Burns. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ketel Marte will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat, good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bat.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. And this is hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Number 16 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
16.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Jed Lowry is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Cano gets to it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Billy Burns will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Up next for Oakland.
Striding in, Carlos Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. Number 16 steps into the box.
Leading off the Mariners' 4th inning, first baseman, number 16.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Mike Trout digs in now, hoping he gets to see some pitches here after being intentionally walked in his first appearance. And there's the fourth wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Into the seats, 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Down and away, ball one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. Gomez is there to put it away for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. Lowry on to first, and it sails right by him. But one's all they get as the run scores. Franklin Gutierrez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled straight back. A runner on first with two away. Hot shot to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Adam Lind heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The designated hitter, Adam.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Up next,
Chris Davis digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement. So you can't ask for much more. You just got to try to go up there and barrel it up again.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Throwing to second, around third, and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 6-1. Stepping into the box, Mark Canha. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Chris Coghlan will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ground ball right side. There's Cano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Roger Hernandez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Scorched to third. Canha is there and reined in, one away. Joe Larkin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were two down. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in now the catcher, Chris Iannetta. This is skied out to deep center field. Ranging back is Burns. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danny Valencia steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Oh, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Cano into shallow center. One away. So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Driven to right field and deep. Gutierrez going back on it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
The center fielder, number 1, Billy Burns.
It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, as it's now a 6-run ball game, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Carlos Gomez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Right to him. Cano for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ketel Marte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Woods ready. Here he comes 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Number 16 steps in now.
Number 16.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Mike Trout steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Nelson Cruz digs in now after lining out in his last try. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1 run on 3 hits. 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Robinson Cano.
Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now a ball lined to the left side. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Lind is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he is out on the tag. Chris Davis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. To his left, Larkin. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Vogt. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Mark Canha will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
A scoop with the bare hand. 0-2 count and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he is in there. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's an 8-2 game. Chris Coghlan will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Hit to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate. Gutierrez puts it right on the money. He is out at home plate. Leading off the inning, Roger Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Chris Medlin will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Burns on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Joe Larkin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Joey Gallo will move into the on-deck circle.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Chris Iannetta will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Steve Clevenger will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
number 62.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Pulled toward right center field. Burns on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
That's by him for strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gomez is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Number 16 stands in.
Number 16.
Doolittle's ready. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the Danny Valencia comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First offering on its way.
Valencia.
In there, strike one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Jed Lowry gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Moving under it, Trout. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Billy Burns. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez on the move, and that retires the side. Mike Trout digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Chris Bassett will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, this one drops. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, you mentioned pitching to Trout low in the zone. It's become fairly well known. If you're going to do it, you better do it on the first pitch.
Yeah, no question, because he's famous for taking the first pitch in almost every at-bat. But I don't think I'd test him, Matty. He's scary at all times with the bat in his hand.
And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting.
Nelson Cruz steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to see 4 wide ones again, at least not intentionally. Not with this lead.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 8th home run on the season for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Davis going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Franklin Gutierrez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The tag, and he is out. Carlos Gomez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, at least it hasn't really mattered considering the big lead they've put together.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Adam Lind. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Not close. It's 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Chris Davis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Stephen Vogt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Roger Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ken Giles is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Davis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Joey Gallo is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Steve Clevenger walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Coughlin takes it in. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Ketel Marte makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Burns is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.